What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How-To. If you guys want to learn how to turn your oscillating multi-tool, just like this one here, into an electric pick gun, stick around because I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Let's do this. So what we're going to be using is an old blade that I've got from my oscillating multi-tool. As you can tell when I pull the trigger, you can see the vibration. The way it oscillates up and down is exactly the same as you'd get when you buy a professional lock-picking gun. So we're going to take advantage of this blade. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to cut this down and turn it into the shape of a lockpick. So by mimicking the shape of a lockpick, we're going to be able to use this to pick any lock. So just in case, guys, if you happen to have an old pick at home as I've got here, okay, this one here is off an old snap gun, you can simply attach this to the blade. So what you can do is put a couple screws through here, or you can even glue this into position. That way you won't have to modify the blade. Most people at home more than likely won't have a spare pick ready to go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to create one using a grinder. So what we're going to do, roughly here we've got the same height in terms of the pick and the blade. And at the same time the thickness is around the same as well. So we've got roughly the same thickness, the blade and the pick. So this one here is ready to go. All we have to do is simply get the width of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave this down basically at the 1 tooth mark back here. So keep this nice and thin so that we can get it in the keyhole. So now that I've grinded that section down, you can see there, this is the finished product. It's nothing fancy, very, very simple so far. You can see that I started on the second tooth up on the top. The reason for that was I was a bit worried about the thickness of the grinder blade. So I didn't want to get too close to the edge. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to simply grind that top section down so we've got a perfect thickness just like the bottom. Once that's done, that is the finished product. All I'm going to do is just take that tip right off the end over here. Still got that sharp point on the end, so I'm just going to simply grind that off and we're ready to get started. So before we get started, guys, that is the comparison. Have a look at the difference. Very, very nice finish. I'm very impressed with that. Now let's get straight into picking the locks. So all we need to do now is simply install that new blade. And we're ready to go. Perfect. Alright guys, so we're going to start off on a padlock. So we've got here, nice, easy, simple padlock. Let's see how it handles this. So all we need is our tensioner tool. If you're not sure about tensioner tool, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be happy to do a video on that, show you guys how to make one at home. So all you want to do is simply slot that down the bottom of the lock. And then we're going to take our new handy dandy DIY lock picking tool. This is the first time we're going to try this. Put a little bit of tension on the tensioner. That is too easy. Too easy, guys. Let's try it again. Maybe that was just a bit of a coincidence or a fluke. Once again. That is way too easy. Guys, I've got a professional lock-picking gun and believe me, I paid about $400 for it and it doesn't do it as fast as this. Let's go out and try a few other locks. So there you have it, guys. That's how to turn your oscillating multi-tool into an electric lockpicking gun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If there's anything else you guys would like to learn how to do in or around your house, put it in the comment section below and I'd be happy to show you guys how to do it. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.